Now, see, this is interesting because today these cars are big dollar cars, they're collector cars, but back in the day, somebody was pulling a trailer with this. That's cool. I mean, that's what they were built for. They were utilitarian vehicles.
One nut holding those in. They're very ready to drop out. Did you take the shocks out loose up here at all?
They need to come off. But usually what I do is I take the axle out first. So I'm at a point now where these are ready to come out. They just need some weight off of them, and then we can take the shocks and those off at the same time.
Take it back. Sorry.
You're only going to go back that far. It's not going to go out. Nope. Nope.
Okay, just have to wait until later, huh?
I guess so.
Later, okay. All right, you done playing with it now?
It's not going so well. We got too many people trying to do too many things.
What'd I do?
You're right there by my ear. Everywhere I go, you're just right there.
I rest my case.
We just about got the rear axle assembly ready to come out. Again, we're taking our time, we're moving slow. I want to make sure that we save and preserve the integrity of any original parts that are underneath there so we can recondition them and reuse them.
There it goes.
Okay.
Straight up, D, slowly.
Okay, here we go.
Nice job, Royale.
So it came out fine?
Yeah.
Why is the exhaust still under the car? I told you to get it out. I don't want to take any chances lowering stuff around it. If it is the slightest bit damaged, I'll tell you what, I'll turn the owner loose on you and then I'll finish off what he doesn't.
Why are you screaming?
You better hope it's not damaged. There's no screaming because the screaming is making me crazy. Basically, everything's going great. We got the rear differential down on the ground. The problem is I told Josh specifically to make sure that exhaust was out of the way because I didn't want to have any chances of it getting damaged because we're reusing it. So right now, Royal's raising it up in the air and I'm going to inspect it. And if there's a little bit of damage from somebody with a slipping wrench or a slipping pry bar or a hammer, then he's a dead man. I ain't playing this time. He got lucky. He got really lucky. There's no damage. You hear that, Puco? You got lucky, friend. Next time when I ask you to do something, do it. I don't think that the guys are used to taking a car apart like this. I mean, I've taken all kinds of cars apart, but I don't think that they have taken one apart where it's so important to preserve the integrity of the original parts that are coming off. You know, they're three baboons, you know, with wrenches and screwdrivers.
Well, that's going to drop when you do that, Darren.
What do you want me to do?
This is because Lurch had to have it 20 feet in the air.
You can lower it. You want to lower
Just do it, please. I'm begging you.
We won't have to turn up much.
Okay.
Ta-da! Can you walk backwards?
Hang on.
Yeah, stop what you're doing for Darren. A lot of the components on it are Survivor, not just Survivor that they made it, but Survivor good. Like the door interior trim panels, they're beautiful. The seats are actually beautiful. I've got Brett's blessing that whatever we mix new and old together, as long as it's in the best interest of the car, he doesn't care. Well, you can see here where somebody has replaced a section of the floor pan and did it in the most horrible way known to man. They got another piece out of another car, or maybe a new one, cut it, laid it over the top of the original one, and then Frankenstein welded it into place. Absolutely should have had a floor pan put in it using factory spot welds, original E-coating, weld-through primer. That's just terrible. The disassembly of the drivetrain in the GTX really went well. Once the rear axle is down out of the car, you can concentrate on the front. It went smooth. You unbolt your K-member bolts, you take your upper control arms loose, you take your torsion bars out. The exhaust is already off of the car. We had disconnected the top side of it before we raised it up in the air. So really then after that, it's just a matter of getting the forklift in position and lowering that engine down out of the cradle.
That, my friends, is an engine.
That is an engine.
That's a good one, too. That one sounds good and it runs good.
That's a nice one. Now that we got the front and rear suspension and the whole bottom disassembled off of the car, we can let it down, put it on dollies, move it out from underneath the bin pack where we can get the doors open and start taking apart the dash, the interior, the trunk compartment, the engine compartment, and get it ready to go up north for some good old-fashioned metal dipping.